how does plan sponsor get taken advantage by PBMs with respect to manufacturer rebates?
So we have seen over the last couple of years, we had a theory that PBMs were defining the word rebate in an incredibly narrow way that would allow the PBM to keep a lot of money that truly belongs to the plan sponsor. And so we have discovered through litigation what is called in the industry a little known company, a subsidiary of PBM called a rebate aggregator. And a rebate aggregator is typically owned by PBM, and the rebate aggregator goes out to the manufacturer marketplace and says, if you want to be on this PBM that owns us, if you want to be on their formulary, you've got to give us 25 cents on the dollar for every drug. So if a pill costs $100, you've got to give us $25 of that amount to be on the formulary. And so the rebate aggregator goes out and makes deals with thousands, hundreds of manufacturers. And the rebate aggregator is usually not a defined term in a lot of these plan sponsor agreements. And PBMs are using the rebate aggregator to secret away funds. So the rebate aggregator receives the money from the manufacturer and turns over some of the money to the PBM. The PBM receives, let's say, 60 cents on the dollar, maybe 65, 70 cents on the dollar, and then tells its customer, the plan sponsor, hey, we have 70 cents on the dollar and we're going to turn it all over to you. And a lot of times the PBMs don't reveal that they own a company called the rebate aggregator, and that rebate aggregator has taken 30% of the rebates out of the equation.
Does rebate aggregator have the responsibility or the authority to disclose the actual amount of money collected from manufacturers to plan sponsors?
So when it comes to Medicare plans, whether it's a Medicare prescription drug plan or a Medicare Advantage organization, in that case, the Code of Federal Regulations and statutes do require that the PBM, the plan, and even downstream entities like a rebate aggregator accurately report information to the government on a spreadsheet. So the answer is, as to the Medicare and Medicaid plans, there is an obligation to report. That doesn't mean that private Medicare plans aren't getting taken advantage of by PBMs, because we have some litigation in this topic. As to private plans that under ERISA, these employee benefit plans, there is no obligation under the law that we are aware of that PBMs have to report their rebate aggregator activity to their customer. However, that's where the negotiation of the contracts between the plan sponsors and the PBMs really requires a law firm that has this kind of level of understanding of these agreements.
Okay. So what do you suggest that plan sponsors do to prevent PBMs to take advantage of them?
So it's very important for plans to have competent healthcare legal counsel that doesn't just understand contract drafting, that doesn't just understand the medical benefit associated with these health benefit plans, but also understands the life sciences, pharmacy benefit space. So one thing is to have competent counsel. The other thing is they have to negotiate these agreements to the detail, down to the definition section. Another just big picture important element that plans should be aware of is the consultant that they're using to bring the plan to the PBM. It's very important that the plan understands how that consultant is paid. If that consultant is paid by the PBM, that's a real conflict of interest. And they have to have an independent consultant and a competent law firm.
Okay.